Hey YouTube! So today I'm doing a quick DIY on how to make a Tim Hortons style ice cap. It's really easy, quick and simple, and you only need a few ingredients. So I hope you guys enjoy. So this is what I look like in the mornings without my caffeinated drink. So yeah. And this is what I look like after with lots of caffeine goodness, because caffeine just wakes me up in the morning. So yeah, let's get started on how to make this thing. So first you need some coffee creamer. Well, I mean, you don't need coffee creamer, but I suggest it because it adds flavor to it. And then the next thing you need is some sugar, just some like plain white sugar, or you can use brown sugar, it doesn't really matter. And then you need some kind of instant coffee and some boiling water, or just some like hot water. And then I'm using a magic bullet, but you can use like a blender, just something that'll crush ice. So yeah. And then you need some ice. Yeah. So I'm just pouring like 2 tablespoons of water into the bottom of my magic bullet cup. And then I am taking a large amount of sugar because sugar is good. And then I'm taking, I think, 2.5 tablespoons of sugar, but it's honestly really to taste. Like, it took me a little while to figure out how much sugar I wanted and like all those ingredients. So yeah. And then I'm taking 2 tablespoons, or is that a tablespoon or a teaspoon? I don't know, but 2 tablespoons of instant coffee, and then I just mix that with the spoon. And then you just want to go ahead and add your ice. So basically fill it to the top. Pretty simple. And then I screw on the blade that like chops all the ice up and stuff, and then I start blending it, and then I wait till it's a little bit blended, and I take it off and I add my coffee creamer, quite a bit of it because I really love coffee creamer. So I add about 4 tablespoons or more. I don't know, I haven't measured it. I had lots of coffee creamer. And then I add a little bit more ice, and I do this process about 2 more times. So just until I think I've added enough coffee creamer and there's enough ice in there. So yeah, it's like I said, it's pretty much just to taste. And also I forgot to add that I put a little bit of hot chocolate powder in it. It just adds a little bit more flavor, and a lot of online recipes that I've looked at have added it, so I just thought it'd be something fun to add. So I'm just doing the same process, adding a little bit of coffee creamer and then continuing blending it, but you don't want to add too much coffee creamer, otherwise your ice cap is going to be kind of watery, and that's not gonna be so awesome. And also it just depends on how like chopped the ice, like how fine or coarse of ice you want. I like mine just so I can crunch on a little bit. I kind of like crunching on it. And then I just put it in a tumbler cup that I got from the dollar store with a McDonald's straw. And then for some added awesomeness, I just put some whipped cream on it, which is again like pretty optional, but you know, I just like whipped cream. So that is how you make a Tim Hortons style ice cap. I hope you guys enjoy.